This is the video announcement for Political Science 2305.740 for Unit 3 going into Unit 4, which is the last of the semester. I finished grading the Unit 4 assignments and discussion board, I think on Sunday, maybe it was Saturday, I can't remember when I did it. But I have completed it, and you have comments and feedback individually. If you got points taken off for some reason, I tried to be as lenient as possible. I just wanted you to, just send send me what you would have sent in the email. So for the most part, the grades were very good, just because, it made sense. It was also kind of interesting to see we have students from lots of different places, not just from West Texas. So it's kind of interesting to see how different the issues that are important to you vary over, the dimension in Texas, and also I think a couple of people in other states as well. So that was pretty interesting to me. The other thing that was pretty interesting was the amount of discussion on strict constructionism, and I know with the Supreme Court's recent rulings, that was probably really important and interesting, and so a lot of you had very, very long discussions about that, and that's good. That's good. So that is what it is. Unit 4, and it is the final one, is due on Thursday evening, 11:59 p.m. Remember to complete the assignment. I'm going to go into the assignment a little bit because there's a little bit of an alteration that's needed on the Unit 4 discussion. I need you to respond to my questions and to two other students, right? The same way we've been doing it the entire semester. So nothing new, nothing totally crazy, but just want to put it out there just so we're aware. Many people didn't do the other assignments, so there's been an alteration in the grade structure. I'm turning my head here to look at it. So currently, if the semester was to end today, an 87.6 would get you an A in the course based on the course curve. That will change probably. I'm not sure it's going to hold the need for a curve because as a couple of you who have taken the final exam math test, the scores are usually a little bit better. So it's a possibility, but I wouldn't consider it, I wouldn't bank on it in any way, shape, or form. So, but at the end of the semester, it may turn out that way. But for the most part, just keep doing what you're doing. Several things for me to talk about here before the end of the semester. It is due on Thursday evening. I will try to do them as quickly as possible, the grades. For those of you unaware, I have another class that's basically already started, so I want to get this done with and finished. So I'm not going to wait, a week to do grades or anything like that. I'm going to do them pretty quickly. So there we go. Oh, what I wanted to say on the Unit 4 assignment is it will ask you to get down to $450 billion. You cannot mathematically or numerically do that because of the way the budget deficits are structured following 2013-14 or so. Okay, what I want you to do is go in and make the budget you would make and then answer the questions there. Don't worry about getting it down to $450 billion because you can't do it. Right? So don't worry about it too much. Focus much more on the questions that are asked in the assignment rather than the $450 billion that it tells you to from the website. Okay. All right. Other closing sort of things in the course. You'll probably notice by now that there is a link for you to take an evaluation of the course and myself. Feel free to do that. Every year I put them together I'm required to put them in a packet that I send to the chair of the department. He looks over them. For the most part, the evaluations are pretty good, so it's not a big deal. But if there's something you want to get across, either the course was good, the course was bad, whatever, that's the time to do it. And so that's the time to do this sort of thing. So if you want to do it, great. If you don't have to either. So, but it's all up to you. Remember that if you have any other questions or comments about Unit 4, feel free to shoot me an email. I'll probably be looking at my email tomorrow as well. I think I've got most of my email done except for maybe 1 or 2 in my inbox right now. I'll be in my office tomorrow, so I'll definitely be answering email tomorrow. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. And good luck with the remainder of the course and Unit 4.